One of the best parts of Qigong is just coming into the here and now. Most stress, the craziness you feel in your brain comes from worrying about the past and thinking about the future, not being right in the actual physical moment. So Qigong invites us to do that. Rock forward and back on your feet, just putting some weight in the toes, then the heel, and then rock side to side on your feet. After that, put the feet down firmly on the earth. If it's hard for you to stand again, you can sit, but you can also balance if you need to balance on something. From this rooting down, slightly bend your knees. Have a slight bend in your knees. And your pelvis also tucks forward. So we want a nice straight line in the spine. Again, just do your best. That's what we're mindful of, because we want our energy and blood to flow with ease all the way from our toes to our brain. So our feet are rooted, our knees are slightly bent, our pelvis is tucked, and our spine from this strong foundation lifts up. As the spine elongates, the shoulders relax down. Gently tuck your chin just a little bit. So the top of your head, a point we call the Baihui point, it's a gate of energy, can draw energy in from above you. So we're drawing in energy from the earth with our feet and from the sky with our head. And this is what we call our Wuji position. Whenever we come to standing, we stand. Make sure the toes are pointed forward is the last thing I would add. And now we do what's called a natural respiration breath. Bring your palms facing up. Point the fingertips out and inhale the arms to shoulder height. The hands keep coming over on the inhale, and then the palms face down as we float the palms back down through center. We'll do this natural respiration 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, float the hands down. Again, as we move, we're opening our body's ability to release stress, as well as its innate ability to heal. Now we're going to do that movement 1 more time with a difference at the top. So we inhale, the hands and arms come to the shoulders. And now as the hands come over, bring the palms together. Lower the hands to the chest and gaze at your fingertips. And if you've just joined us, please make sure to mute. Release the hands. One hand will stay open.
I muted you by mistake.
Oh.
So if you could unmute yourself. And everyone, please mute yourselves when you answer. I apologize, Julie and Matt. Again, please mute yourselves.
Okay.
One person that's not muted.
No worries, no worries. It's okay. All right, so one hand is open, the other in a loose fist to greet it. And we set the intention to really pay attention to how the body moves today. All the little parts that we move. Where our mind goes, the healing energy goes. So as you focus on the big and the little, everything you do, you're going to bring greater energy and healing. Release your hands to your hips. We're going to do some warming of the joints, and then we'll begin moving the energy within our body. Those of you that joined us for some of the earlier classes, these will be familiar to you, so enjoy. Your chin again has that slight tuck. And we inhale through the nose, turning the chin over one shoulder, gazing far behind you. Exhale, gently bring the head to turn back to center. And inhale, bring the chin over the opposite shoulder, gazing behind you. Exhale, return the chin to center. And now we inhale, lift the chin up, gently move the head back. Bring the eyes back as well. Exhale, lift the head, bring the chin back to center. Now inhale, tuck the chin, gaze down as far as you can. It might be at the floor, but if you're able, bring the head down to gaze at the navel. Exhale, lift your chin back up. Inhale, turn, gazing over the first shoulder again, releasing stress, letting it melt away. Exhale, through the nose as well, come back to center. This is so good for your brain as you inhale, turning the other way, because you're letting blood and energy flow, releasing tension. Exhale, center. Now inhale, lift up again. Gently, don't let the head drop. Control the movement. Exhale, bring the head back. Inhale, tuck the chin, gaze down, keep the shoulders relaxed. And exhale, center. Release the hands. We'll do some gentle arm circles. I see more people are continuing to join us. So as we admit new people, just remember breathing in and out the nose. I'm linking breath with movement, but you can just do a gentle breath if the longer inhales and exhales are difficult. Fingers together, thumbs spread wide, cross at the wrists. Good. Inhale, keeping the shoulders relaxed down if you're able. Lift the arms up, gaze up. Separate the arms, palms are up, gaze at one hand as it floats all the way back down. Notice we're still working on the neck and the arms. Cross the opposite wrist on top this time. Inhale, lift up, gaze up, separate the arms open, and let the hands float down, gazing at the other hand. So many people joining us, I love it. Crossing the other wrist on top, inhale, lift up, gaze up. Open and separate. Exhale, gazing at the palm as it floats down. Last one, opposite wrist on top again. Inhale, lift up, gaze up. Exhale, float the hands down. Bringing the hands to the hips, stepping out about shoulder width this time. We'll do hip circles, 4 times one direction, 4 times the other. Bring the hips forward, to the side, back, and the other side, and forward again for 1. This is great for the joints of the hips, your bones, and it's also good for your kidneys. Gives a little massage. One more time, this direction. And now let's go the other way. To the side, back. Now, if you are in the chair, you can go ahead and make a loose fist with your hands and just gently tap on your hips. So it looks like this with your fists, if you're seated, generating some blood flow. Good. Now bring the feet side by side for knee circles, which also work the ankles. If you're in the chair, you're going to massage around your knees. So what I'm showing now is if you're seated, you'll just massage. For those of us standing, let's do 4 circles one way, 4 the other. Coming around for 1, 2. Again, notice the little movements, your toes, your soles of your feet, everything's getting involved. Let's do 1 more this direction. Might be one too many, but it won't hurt. Let's come the other way now, to the side, back, other side and forward. Continuing to move. We'll do 2 more to keep balanced. Beautiful. Come up. Let's do that Wuji position again, that foundational position, feet about hip width apart, toes pointing forward, feet parallel, knees slightly bent, pelvis gently tucked, spine lengthening, shoulders relaxing, chin just a little bit tucked. A natural respiration breath, palms are up. Inhale the arms to the shoulders. Now the hands come over and we exhale, floating down. We're going to begin our flow now. We've warmed the joints in the body, and our bodies are energetic, electrical, chemical entities, right? That's how we function. And around us are all sorts of electrical magnetic energies. And what we do in this next posture, drawing in chi from the 6 directions, is we're opening and moving the channels of our body so energy can flow. And at the same time, we're drawing in energy from the environment around us. It's very subtle and it's very healing, and there's lots of science behind it. So don't worry if you can or cannot feel that energy. Just know that you are moving and drawing in the energy. As we have even more people joining, that's so wonderful. So again, I'm turning, you don't need to turn. I'm just turning so you can see the posture better. Drawing in chi from the 6 directions, we're in that foundational posture. Inhale, the hands float up in front of you to shoulder height. Exhale. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades, lower your elbows, soften your wrists as you draw in on this inhale. Exhale, flex the fingers up, thumbs wide. As you exhale and you're pushing forward. Flatten the hands and inhale, drawing in again. Exhale, pressing forward. Notice how your fingers feel, your wrists, your shoulders, your back, your breath as you inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. One more here. Flattening the palms, bending the elbows, drawing in on the inhale. And pressing out on the exhale. Flatten the hands And inhale, separate the hands out to the sides. Keep the shoulders relaxed down. Exhale. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades again. Lower the elbows, relax the wrist as you draw in. And then exhale, pressing out. Flex the fingertips up. You'll notice that stretch all along the forearms up to the elbow. Inhale. Exhale, press out. And again, you're doing your best. The movements look beautiful for the people I can see. Inhale. And of course, a gentle breath is okay if these longer inhales and exhales are difficult. You'll build your lung capacity. It's okay. Just accept where you are today. Last exhale, pressing out. And now we flatten the hands. Inhale. Let the hands come down. Don't touch the sides of your body, however. And then you're going to exhale, press back as you lift your heels, gaze at a point in the distance on the floor. Inhale, fingertips and thumb touch. As you exhale, draw the hands forward and drop your heels. That breaks up chi that gets stuck in the feet. Inhale, lift the hands up, overhead, beautiful. Interlace your fingers. Now turn the fingers up. If this is difficult for you, you can just go ahead and have your hands here, that's okay. Or even put the fingers on your shoulders. But what we're gonna do are shoulder rolls. We're gonna roll our shoulders as we breathe gently. Notice all of the muscles in your back, your shoulders, the opening in the hands, lots of good stuff going on. From here, go ahead and inhale, lift up, keep the shoulders relaxed down, and then exhale, hinge forward at the hips. Reach, reach, reach. You might only come to here and release your hands, but if you're able, come all the way to the floor or put your hands on your thighs or shins. Hang heavy and breathe gently a moment. Let the head relax. Make a ball shape with your hand, one hand underneath the other, the palms facing each other as you inhale and come up. So you should have a ball shape now in front of your, what we call the lower dantian, this lower energy center by the navel. Put your weight in the foot of the hand that's on top. So you have your hand on top, put your weight in that foot. Step out with the other foot as you bring that hand out and turn to look at the palm of that hand. The top hand is now pointing down, palm is down at the earth. Gaze into your palm and breathe gently. We're going to shift our weight back now, so shift back to the back foot. The hand that's in front is now going to come on top as you step your foot in. So your opposite hand is on top now. Good. Put the weight in the foot of the hand that's on top. And then we step out with the other hand, gazing up into the palm while one palm is down by the hips. Breathe gently. Where the eyes and the mind go, the chi follows. We want to bring our chi to every little part of our body, our energy, our movement. Breathe. Now shift your weight to the back foot. You're going to bring both palms facing the earth as you bring the feet back to hip width apart. Inhale. Turn the palms to face your lower area as you exhale. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades back, turn the palms to face down, exhale. Natural respiration, palms turn up, fingertips point out. As we inhale, the arms to the shoulders, the hands come up and over. We exhale, palms down. Beautiful. Now, let your hands hang by your sides. Don't touch, though we want the energy to flow. Close your eyes and go within a moment. Remember our intention of paying attention to the little things. Do a body scan from the top of your head to the tips of your fingers, from the tops of your shoulders down your torso and legs to your toes. What do you notice? If you notice nothing, don't stress. It's okay. Just breathe. That's why it's called Qigong. Skill or practice or work. It takes practice to become aware of our energy. Open your eyes, and now we're going to begin our 8 pieces of brocade, 8 brocades. Brocade is a very valued silk embroidery with intricate patterns and colors. And the reason that these are called that is they are as treasured, these movements are as treasured for 800 years as these silk brocade that were made for the emperors. We begin by holding up the heavens with a pillar. Inhale, both hands, palms are facing up. We have a very long inhale, so gently breathe if it's hard, to the chest. At the chest, rotate the palms down and forward, and then up, gazing up between the diamond shape you create above you. Exhale, lower the chin down as you exhale the hands back down. Palms face the earth. If you're in your chair, you'll just move around the chair as best you're able. It's okay. Inhale. Continue this long inhale all the way up. Exhale. The gaze is soft in the distance. The hands move as if floating through clouds. We have 2 more of this movement. Inhale. Notice again those small things, the rotation of the shoulders, the hands, the flexion of the wrist, the extension of the fingers, the movement of the neck, the balance of the legs. Look how much your body's doing. It's incredible. Our bodies are amazing. Last one here. Gazing up on this beautiful inhale. Exhale, floating down. Good. And I think we might need a little mute check, Jeremiah, for people who just came in. Now we're going to do drawing the bow. Those of you that did the 18 essential daily movements, this will be familiar to you. Bring the feet side by side. Just do inhale, the hands come up. One hand in front, one hand in back, fingers together, thumbs spread wide. And then we exhale, step out. Inhale. Exhale, draw one arm back, reach one arm up as you gaze forward and bend your knees. Inhale, straighten the knees, bring the palms by the chest. Exhale, lower the hands and press down. Inhale, feet come back side by side, loose fists at your side. Hands come up on the inhale again, crossing at the wrists. Exhale, stepping out wide. Inhale. And then draw back with one hand, reach forward with the other as you exhale and bend down. Really turn the head, flex the fingers back as much as you are able. Inhale, hands come back up, fingers down. Exhale, press. And feet side by side, loose fists by the hips. We'll do one more time each side. Inhale, hands come up and cross at the wrists. Exhale, stepping out. Inhale. Exhale, make loose fists, reaching one hand out, the other hand, the loose fist draws back. Exhale as you bend the knees. And again, you don't need to bend the knees very much. And if you're in a chair, you'll just do the upper body. Inhale, center. Exhale, press down. Inhale, come back to start. Hands by your hips. Inhale, crossing the hands again at the wrists. Exhale, step wide. Inhale. Exhale, reach and bend. The knees pull back, gaze over the outstretched arm. Inhale, palms come back by the chest, fingers down, palms down. Exhale, press. That was beautiful. Come back to feet hip-width apart. We move from drawing a bow to shoot an arrow to one-armed pillar. Inhale, both hands come up to the chest, palms are up. You turn one down and the other comes forward and up as you exhale and press. This is incredible for your digestion, your spleen, your stomach, pancreas, as well as all of the other organs, because we expand and create space. So we inhale back to center, rotate the other hand up, pressing down as well. Inhale, drawing in. Exhale, rotate the opposite hand forward and up. Keep that shoulder relaxed down if you're able. In the chair, obviously, you might not be able to reach as far down. That's okay. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Check your alignment. Has your pelvis arched back? You want to bring that, tuck that forward. Have your knees straightened. Bend your knees. As we move, it's easy to come out of alignment. And if you are, it's okay. You just get better benefit if you're in alignment. Inhale. Exhale, press. We'll do one more time each side. Inhaling to the center. Beautiful, you guys, looks great. Exhale, reach, press out. You might not straighten your elbows over time. You might improve your flexibility, but any bit you reach is just right, right? Your body is different every day. So just do what you can do today. Now we inhale both hands back to the heart. Turn both palms down. Exhale and press. wise owl gazing backward. I love that description. I'm going to turn to the side. You don't need to. I just want to show you, it's just a very relaxed pose. So we're in our strong Muji position. Those knees bent, our feet grounded, pelvis tucked, spine long, chin gently tucked. The hands are by the side but not touching. Inhale, center. Exhale, we're going to slowly turn and bring our gaze back behind us, turning our chin over the shoulder. And as we gaze, imagine you're gazing as far into the distance as you can see. Inhale, back to center. Bringing the chin center again. And exhale, turning the other direction. Really twist the waist, move the shoulders, move the head. This is a massage for your internal organs. Inhale, back to center. Again, the gaze is soft, far into the distance as you exhale, turning over the first direction again. Inhale. Exhale. Twisting movements are so good also for brain health because we wring out the spine, clearing blockages so blood and energy can get to our brain. And release. Good, those were our first 4. We're going to do a natural respiration breath to separate the two. So inhale, the palms come out, arms up to the shoulders. Good. Exhale, float the hands down through center. This next move, wagging the tail, we're going to go into a bit of a deeper squat, but please feel free to follow the modifications I'm going to show you. In your chair, you'll sit with your legs spread wide and you'll just gently move your hip like one way in the chair while you reach your body to the other. The idea is we're clearing heat, opening up energy along the sides of our bodies, moving our hips, lubricating them to release heart fire. Our hearts can get a little overworked from too much thinking, anxiety, that can lead to insomnia. So this is a great posture for that. The standing modification is don't step out as wide. You can be right here and just do the move from here. You don't have to be in the full horse riding stance that we're going to do. So this is that modification. For the full posture, let's begin. Step out to one side about 2 times shoulder width. Bend the knees, the hands come, fingers in front, thumbs in back on the thighs. We begin by moving our hips to one side and inhaling, lifting the torso up to the other. Really reach, stretch. Then we exhale, bring the torso to center. Inhale, shift the hips to one side as you lift the torso to the other. Exhale, come through center. And again, inhale, lift up, straighten that arm, create that space. Exhale, folding forward. This folding, compressing along the groin is so good. Inhale, lift to the other side. This is our last one. Exhale, coming down to center. And then inhale, back to starting. Good. Reaching back and folding forward. Again, this is a very familiar posture that we've had before, a slight difference. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see the movement. crossing the hands at the wrists with our arm circle position, fingers together, thumbs spread wide. Inhale, lift the hands up, gaze up. Exhale, bring the hands to the lower back. If you're able, point the fingers to each other, but you can point them down or hold on your hips. If you're here, you can do a nice reaching back, but if you're not able to do that, don't bend back as far. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, lift up, bend back. Inhale, center. Exhale, slide your hands down the back of your legs as you fold. And now hold on to the opposite elbow. Each hand holds the other elbow as you hang heavy. If you're in the chair, you can hang. If you're in bed, you'll just fold forward as far as you're able. Relax your head and breathe gently in and out the nose. Release your hands. Inhale, slide the fingers up the inside of the legs. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. One more time. Inhale, the other wrist on top, lifting up, gazing up. Exhale, bring the hands to the lower back. Inhale. Exhale, lift up, fold back. You don't want to compress the spine, so only go back as far as it's comfortable. Inhale, center. Exhale, slide your hands down the back of your leg, brushing off stagnation. Hold your elbows with the opposite hand on top this time. Very good for your brain. Hang heavy as you breathe gently. Inhale, slide your hands up the insides of your legs. Exhale, roll your shoulders back and down. Good. All right. Thrusting fist with angry eyes. Our eyes are connected to our liver, and when we open them wide, like in an angry glare, you release stagnant qi from the liver. When you relax them, healthy qi, healthy energy can flow in. This is also great for every little tiny part of your body. So, loose fists by your side, step out 2 times shoulder width. Toes point forward if you're able. In the chair, you'll just do the upper body, but you can spread your legs wide. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, bring one fist forward, turning the thumb down at the end, knuckles up. Exhale, really open the eyes wide. Open the hand, fingers together, thumbs spread wide as you inhale, drawing back into a loose fist. Exhale, punch forward, open your eyes wide, squeeze the fist now. Release the hand, open the fingers and thumb. Inhale, draw back in. Exhale, bend the knees, fists come forward, open the eyes wide. You don't have to come down this far, you can keep your legs straight. I see some modifications like that, that's perfect. Inhale, draw in. Exhale, really feel the energy, the opening in the arms, the rotation. And now inhale, draw in. Come back to hip width apart with your feet. Standing gently. And just take a breath before we move on to our 4th and final of the 8 brocades. For this one, we're going to be doing some bouncing of the heels. Tips for balance: either gaze at a point on the floor or in the distance and that will help with your balance. Also, think about not lifting up onto your toes, but lifting the heel. That will keep the weight more centered. Just that visual cue, that kinesthetic cue is really helpful. If you're in the chair or bed, if you're in the chair, you're just going to lift and lower the heels. And if you're in bed, you will go ahead and just flex and point your toes. So it looks like this. The hands are nice and gentle by your sides. Lift the heels as high as you're able, and then drop them down. We'll do that 2 more times, and then we'll bounce the heels. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, drop. This brings the energy flowing through our legs. Inhale, exhale. And now we're going to bounce. Close your eyes and go within. You might notice buzzing and tingling sensation in your arms, your fingers. People usually feel that in their hands first. But you might also notice it in your legs, your spine. Let's close the 8 brocades with a natural respiration. Inhale, palms come out, up to the shoulders, the hands, then come over, and exhale down through center. And now we're going to close with a gentle heart opening. When our heart is open and stagnant, blood and energy can move more easily. Our mind is calm, we feel kinder, we don't feel aggravated, and I know at the holiday season, those emotions can tend to build up. So it's beautiful to let go and feel that openness. Let's begin. Inhale, palms come out and up. Exhale, float them down as you bend your knees, bringing them to just below your navel. Inhale the hands back to the heart. The palms stay facing down. The backs of the hands are up. And then you exhale the hands forward, down and around as you bend the knees. Palms are now facing up. Inhale the hands back to the heart. The backs of the hands face each other. Fingertips are up. Exhale, lower, bend the knees, lower the hands. And then inhale, float the hands back up, over. Exhale them down to the navel. And this time we inhale them again to our heart in a diamond shape. The palms face out. As we exhale, pressing the hands forward and down, palms down as you bend your knees. And we'll repeat that sequence 2 more times. This time I'll still give cues. The last time we'll be quiet. Inhale, the hands come up and over. Exhale, float the palms down. Knees bend gently. Inhale, the backs of the hands lift to the heart as the knees straighten. Exhale, float the hands out, around and down. Palms are up as you bend the knees. Inhale, lift the fingertips up, backs of the hands come to the heart. Exhale, bend the knees, lower the hands down and through. And then inhale, the palms come up and over. Exhale, palms down through center. Inhale as you make a diamond shape with your hands, bringing the hands to the heart. Exhale, press the hands forward and down as you bend your knees. Last last one. This time, as you make the diamond shape and float the hands out and down, keep the knees straight as you lower the hands. Natural respiration. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, float down. Step the feet side by side again and inhale, lifting up. Exhale, drawing through and down. And this time, bring one palm, fingers pointing down, onto the area. You'll be touching your navel and pointing down. You're actually touching the abdomen. Bring the other hand on top. Close your eyes. And if the balance is hard, go ahead and step the feet a little wider. But you want to rock and sway. Even as you're seated, just let the upper body move gently. This lets the chi move through your body. Just a gentle, natural breath to close your practice. Just a little bit longer. And release. Thank you so much for joining me today. It has been an honor to be with this incredible AARP community. I am so blessed to be able to bring this practice to so many people. So thank you.